47% kids in India are having screen time of more than 2 hours. Kids are less than 3 years. What is happening to their brain? Shutting down. We are shutting them down. Their childhood, their thinking, processing, observing power, everything is going away. We are seeing kids as mini robots. By observing, by playing, by exploring, by failing. Thank you everyone. I love the energy of the kids. Little Kanhas, Radhas, beautiful. Right? All parents have spent so much energy to get them ready, let them understand what is Janmashtami, correct? Not through internet, of course, right? Not through chat GPT, through our brain. So I'm here to tell you all about what it matters to do in the early foundation years for kids to be leaders for tomorrow. What our digital screens are taking away from our kids is innocence, their childhood, their thinking, processing, observing power, everything is going away. We are seeing kids as mini robots. How many of you can relate to it? How many can see that kids are becoming mini robots? I see few hands in the back. This is the reality we are entering into. But today, if we don't take action as a parent, as a caregiver, as a teacher, our society will be in deep problem. You know what is the number of autism today in India? 1 in 5. 1 in 5 is autistic kid in India. And the number is going to go to 1 in 3 by 2030. Do we realize what are we doing to our kids? By giving simply phone for 5 minutes. Oh, my kid is not eating, let me give the phone. My kid is not behaving properly, let me give the phone. How many parents are doing it? Almost every other parent is doing it. The survey says in India, 47% kids in India are having screen time of more than 2 hours. Kids are less than 3 years. What is happening to their brain? Shutting down. We are shutting them down. As a parent, we are doing the damage to our kids. Are we really supposed to do that? No. Our kids should be playing all the time. Play is the learning. Our kids should be free. Our kids should be happily just observing around here and there. That is what I am doing to my kids. So this is the problem I am going to talk about to everyone. I am a parenting coach. I am mother of 5.5 4-year twins. We are letting them be free. Today, my kids' IQ is more than 10 years old kids. How? Just because of the freedom we have given to them by observing, by playing, by exploring, by failing. As a parent, we don't allow kids to fail. We let them be perfect from day one, which is a damage we are doing to our kids. All these small things we do to our kids is a detrimental to the long term, to their adulthood life. So now I'll tell about myself. I am Shalini. I did my engineering from Haryana, Punjab, and then I moved to US. I worked there. Then I moved to India. I am a social activist. I work for Bellanur Lake. I think well-known lake. I am a social activist. Worked with NGT team to get that lake clean. And then I became. I was pregnant. I had twin pregnancy. The birth weight of my twins was 3 kgs each, which is very unknown, very healthy pregnancy. Then I had breastfeeding journey for my twins. I breastfed them for 3 years because I know the power of breastfeeding. Because if you breastfeed them, that is their natural food, their brain grows. All these things in the initial year, what you do every day, what you feed them, how you talk to them, shapes their future. So I always did all the research during my all the stages, like what I should do next so that I do the best for the kids. This is very, very important for all the parents. Please do your research before you just follow what is happening. Things are changing. Now we are in digital era. How do we ensure that we give kids the best education with the screen, without screen? How do we ensure all this? You have to do research. No one is going to tell you. There's so much of data. What is right? You are the one. Parents have to be empowered. I was empowered. I am empowering. I am empowered. I am empowering myself every stage. What is next stage for my kids? That is what I want all parents to understand. You all have to understand you are the best judge for your kid, no one else. I see a lot of parents come to me and they say, I was breastfeeding my son, and because everybody was pressurizing me, I stopped breastfeeding. I asked one question: whose son is this? Whose life is at risk? Your son. No one is going to take care of your son. No one is going to be responsible for your son or daughter. You are responsible. You have to be empowered with the right information. So I would suggest you to all study what is right. Now coming back to screen. How many parents here give screen for food? How many parents, I just want to ask very honestly, how many parents give screen to the kids for food? Nobody? I see a few hands there. How many parents give screen for their peace time? I want to have peace time. Yes, I see. Right? For few minutes we are giving screen, we think, right? But is this few minutes? It is multiplying. It goes, right? I see one lady really resonating with me. It multiplies. What is happening for kids? They are in the exploration stage. For them, everything what you are doing is right. They feel screen is right. For you, it is 5 minutes. For them, there is no concept of time. Correct? So when you take the phone away, when they were having dopamine in their mind, what is happening? Anxiety. Tomorrow they will be having lot of anxiety and ADHD and autism because of that. How many parents do we know that screen is one of the reasons for autism? Screen is one of the reasons for autism and ADHD, attention disorder, anxiety issue, depression issue in the kids. We all have to do study. What is media giving to us? What is technology giving? It is really nice. As a kid, when I was a kid, I used to go to school, right? I used to come back home. I used to have free play, correct? But today, what is happening? Kids are coming back from school by 3 p.m. They have lunch, then tuitions. We don't have time, we feel guilty, we put them in tuitions. Correct? So where is the free play for them? Where is the time for them to think? Where is the time for them to observe? Where is the time for them to explore? No time. We are taking away the time for them to learn. We are feeding information which they really don't need. Initial 7 years, every minute, lot of neural connections are happening in the kid's brain. If we give them time to explore, the neural connection multiplies. But if we give them broad learning by telling what to study, what to learn, their neural connections are going down. So essentially, what are you doing is, you are reducing the IQ of the kid. Is this right, what we are doing? All kids are born scientists. We all have seen that. So why we are not having all the innovations in the world? Where are we going wrong? We are going wrong because we are not understanding initial 7 years are like a sponge. We have to give what is best for the kid. We understand from their perspective, then they will know what is right for them. Come from the kid perspective. I'll give you one example. We become so anxious for our kid to go to school. There's a lot of race going on. My son is going to school, my daughter is going to school at the age of 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4 is too late, right? Do you know they have concept of time at the age of 3, 4 years? Very honestly tell them, do they have a concept of time at the age of 3 or 4? No, correct? You think you are sending them for 1 or 2 hours play, but for them it is forever because they cannot see the time. For them, it is they. You know what they really feel? Am my dad bad? My mama, papa left me here. I don't know anybody here. Initially, all kids try to go to school. We went to school when we were 5, 6 years old. We didn't go that early. But nowadays, all kids are going so early. In West, I lived in US. Schooling system starts at the age of 7. There is no schooling in Sweden from the age of before age 7. Finland, Netherlands. Why in India so early we are focusing on schooling system? We have to let them be free to learn, to explore. Very, very, very crucial for our next generation. Focus on that. Love your kids. Give them connection. You know how my day goes with my kids? We wake up in the morning. First thing, you know what we do is hug, cuddling. 15-20 minutes is our time. Family time. Then we let them go do their bowling, whatever they have to do. And they get ready, they start playing, they start exploring, whatever. And before we go to bed, I have given 30 minutes to them to talk to me. Whatever it is, they have to share everything and anything with me. We have to be non-judgmental to them. Very, very crucial. You know, a lot of parents come and say, oh, my teenagers are not sharing anything with me. Right? We are seeing all time suicide rates going high in India in teenagers. Why? Because they are not connected to parents. They cannot share what they are going through. Because we did not give them platform initial years. So very, very crucial for you to connect with your kids. 15 minutes of night time talking to them, non-judgmental, will give you long way to connect to your kids. Please make it a point to talk to your kids. Have family time. Another thing which I have observed is when you go to restaurant, right? Kids get anxious. What do? We don't want to make a hangama or scene there, right? We give a phone. Correct? Most of parents have seen they do that. They give the phone to the kid while waiting for the food. They have ordered, they are waiting. What can you do as a parent during that time instead of giving phone? Any idea? Any guesses?
Talk with the kid and start family time.
Very good. What's your name?
Samrita.
Samrita gave a right answer. We all have to connect, talk about restaurant, talk about dishes, talk about country. There's so many things you can talk about your kids. Why do we just get so much hang up on the food, waiting for the food? The time is family time. Talk to your kids. Open them up. You also open up with them. So these small, thinking outside the box will help you to keep your kid away from the screen. Correct? My last takeaway from this talk is, please, it's a humble request, save your kids from the next problem that we are going to see with the digital dementia. Yesterday I was reading an article. What they are saying is kids who are born after 2010 are having screen time more than 1 hour per day will not have life more than 50 years. 50 years is their lifespan because of the harmony balance they are going to have. Save your kids from the problems. Save your kids. That's a humble request. And anybody needs any information, come and talk to parenting coach. Talk to the parents who are doing screen-free parenting. I am doing screen-free parenting for my kids. They have not been on screen at all. We don't have any TV also at home. No phone, no TV, nothing. My kids are all the time playing. They're homeschooled. We don't even send them to school because I believe initial 7 years I want to give it them. I want to give them confidence. Your mother or your father is always with you in your back. Tomorrow when you want to take a risk, I am there to take care of you. That confidence can only come when you give time to your kids. So please give time to your kids. Everything else can be given later. Thank you so much.